name's Gerry McClory and I'm a local tour guide with Tour Guides NI. Welcome to the city of Lisburn. Contrary to popular belief, Belfast was not the centre of the linen industry at the start. Actually, it was Lisburn. The River Lagan here played an important part in the growth of Lisburn, as it was used to transport the linen that was made here. It was transported down on barges due to the River Lagan to the city port of Belfast. The linen industry became popular here through a gentleman called Lord Cromwellian and the Huguenots. During the tour, we'll be taking you to one of the oldest linen mills in the Lisburn and Castlereagh area. Okay, behind me is Lisburn Civic Centre, home of the Lisburn Borough Council, but more famous for its theatres, its art galleries, etc. It has hosted in the past some very, very famous artists in Northern Ireland. The Lisburn Arts Centre, as it is now, is very, very popular in the promotion of the arts and culture in the Lisburn area. I'm standing beside the statue of eminent cardiologist Sir Frank Panteridge. Sir Frank is the man responsible for inventing the defibrillator. Here we are at the famous River Lagan to my right. The River Lagan connects the cities of Lisburn and Belfast. The River Lagan is infamous in Irish folklore, made famous through songs and music. The River Lagan flows through the heart of the Lisburn and Castlereagh Council area. Welcome to Hillsborough Castle, home of the Secretary of State for Northern Ireland and home to the royal household when they visit on state occasions to Northern Ireland. Behind me is the entrance to Hillsborough Fort, an example of the beauty that is in surrounding areas here in Hillsborough. Here we are in Hillsborough Forest Park, one of the most natural parks in the area of Hillsborough. Beautiful place, very, very popular with families who come and have a walk around. And as you can see from behind me, abundance of wildlife about this place. There is also a big play park up around at the back end of the park. Very, very popular here. And if you're in the area, I would recommend you coming to visit here. In the picturesque village of Moira, just situated 4 miles outside from Lisburn City. Moira is renowned for its hospitality and beautiful, tasty eating houses. Also, Moira houses one of the most prestigious butchers in Northern Ireland, McCartney's. We're now inside one of the most famous butchers in Northern Ireland, McCartney's of Moira. When you visit this picturesque visit, it's a must that you call into McCartney's. McCartney's are award-winning butchers and they're renowned for the sausages that they produce. One of the famous sausages is the famous Guinness and Leek sausages. A treat to die for when you're visiting Moira. We're standing outside the Stillhouse, part of the Hughes Distillery. Stillhouse is an award-winning pub. As a treat when you visit Moira, you can come into the Stillhouse here and go outside and be able to make your own gin. It's an award-winning gin as well, but one of the secrets, and people would know of a drink in Northern Ireland called patching. Well, you're able to make patching here. Potato patching can be made here. Potato patching is a very, very posh patching. We are at the new Grosvenor Football Stadium, home of the famous Lisburn Distillery Football Club. This distillery was formed in 1880 by the workers from the famous Dunville Whisky Factory. They were originally based in the Grosvenor Road area of Belfast, but due to regeneration, they relocated to the now new Grosvenor Stadium. As a young fella, I used to support the distillery and have great memories of watching them play against the famous Benfica in the European Cup. Eusebio, who was one of my heroes, played for Benfica at that time. distillery also imported and had play from a very famous English footballer called Tom Finney. New Grosvenor now doubles up as a greyhound racing track, and if you're staying and visiting this area, I would strongly recommend that you come here for a great night's entertainment of excitement of the greyhound racing and fabulous food. When you're in the Lisburn and Castlereagh area, I highly recommend a visit to hear Bob Stewart's, the oldest established pub outside of the Greater Belfast area. Bob Stewart's was established in 1620, and as you can see from around the place, it is highly recommended. It has got a great selection of Irish whiskies, fine food and great entertainment. As you can see from the interior of the pub, it still holds its old charm and ambience from way back in 1620. I do hope you've enjoyed, and whenever you do come to Lisburn and Castlereagh, you visit. From me, Gerry McClory, as they say, as Gilliga, Sláinte.